All praise is for Allah, who created the human heart and who warns us that uncontrolled anger can destroy faith, character, and relationships. Peace and blessings be upon the Prophet Muhammad, the man with the greatest calmness and the most beautiful patience. Anger is not always shouting, violence, or rage. Sometimes anger is silence, bitterness, harsh words, or emotional withdrawal. Islam teaches that unchecked anger is one of the most dangerous enemies of Iman because anger blinds intellect, poisons the heart, and becomes a door through which Shaytan enters. This reminder explains why anger destroys faith, how it harms the soul, and what Islam teaches to control it. 1. Anger opens the door of Shaytan. Hadith reference. The Prophet said, "Anger comes from Shaytan." Abu Dawud. When you're angry, your heart hardens, your mind shuts down, your tongue becomes sharp, your patience disappears. Shaytan uses anger to break faith, marriages, friendships, family ties, peace, self-control. No other emotion gives Shaytan more power than anger. 2. Anger destroys the light of Iman. Iman is light. Anger is darkness. The Prophet said, "A strong person is not the one who defeats others in wrestling, but the one who controls himself when he is angry." Sahih Bukhari.
Why?
Because anger makes you say what you shouldn't, do what you regret, break hearts you love, disobey Allah, act unjustly. Iman makes you patient. Anger makes you reckless. 3. Anger blocks Allah's mercy. Quranic principle. Allah loves the people who are those who restrain anger and pardon people. Quran 3:134. Every time you swallow your anger, Allah raises your rank, forgives your sins, protects your heart, strengthens your Iman. But every time you explode, the mercy of Allah moves away from your behavior. 4. Anger leads to sinful words. Most sins of the tongue happen during anger. Insults,
Cursing, mockery,
disrespect, humiliation, divorce in anger, violence,
threats.
Hadith reference. The Prophet said, "A believer is not one who insults or curses." Tirmidhi. Many marriages collapse because of words spoken in anger that cannot be taken back. One angry moment can destroy 10 years of love. 5. Anger breaks relationships that Allah wants to protect. Anger destroys husband-wife bonds, parent-child relationships, friendships, sibling love, community unity. Shaytan celebrates when two Muslims stop speaking. The Prophet said, "It is not permissible for a Muslim to cut ties with his brother for more than 3 days." Sahih Bukhari. If anger makes you cut ties, your Iman suffers. 6. Anger makes you unjust. In anger, people commit oppression, zulm, revenge, physical violence, emotional abuse, blaming without proof, assuming the worst, breaking promises. Allah warns, "O you who believe, be persistently standing firm in justice, even against yourselves." Quran 4:135. Anger makes you judge emotionally, not truthfully. A heart controlled by anger cannot be fair. 7. Anger burns good deeds like fire burns wood. Hadith reference. The Prophet said, "Anger destroys virtues just as vinegar destroys honey." Tabarani. A single angry outburst can erase barakah, reduce blessings, break your peace, darken your heart, remove sweetness of worship. You can pray, fast, give charity, but anger can burn all your efforts because it destroys character. 8. Anger weakens spiritual strength. Someone may pray long rakat but still fall into anger easily. This is a sign of weak nafs, weak self-control, weak emotional intelligence, weak awareness of Allah, taqwa. True spiritual strength is not in the prayer mat. It is in controlling yourself when you have power to explode. This is why the Prophet said, "The strongest person is the one who controls himself when angry." 9. Anger breaks the heart of loved ones. A believer's heart is supposed to give peace to others. But anger scares children, silences a wife, hurts a husband, creates trauma, damages trust. You may forget words spoken in anger, but the heart you hurt may never forget. Hurting hearts is not a small matter with Allah. 10. How to control anger. Prophetic solutions. Step 1. Say A'udhu billahi min ash-shaytanir rajim, because anger is from Shaytan. Step 2. Change your position. If standing, sit. If sitting, lie down. Hadith, Abu Dawud. Step 3. Make wudu.
The Prophet said,
Anger is from fire, and fire is extinguished by water. Abu Dawud. Step 4. Stay silent. The Prophet said, When one of you becomes angry, let him remain silent. Ibn Hanal. Step 5. Walk away from the situation. Not to avoid responsibility, but to calm the heart. Step 6. Make dua. O Allah, remove anger from my heart and fill it with patience. Conclusion. Anger is one of the most dangerous enemies of Iman because it opens the door for Shaytan, destroys relationships, burns good deeds, blinds justice, breaks hearts, leads to sinful words, damages worship, poisons character. A believer must fight anger with patience, silence, wudu,
dua,
self-control, good character, awareness of Allah. The heart that controls anger becomes a heart that Allah loves. If this reminder touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Quranic wisdom and Islamic reminders. May Allah purify our hearts, soften our anger, and increase our Iman. Ameen.